All right, raise your hand if you feel like your electricity bill has gone up significantly in the last 5 years. It's not just you, it really has gone up. So I'm sure you've heard about solar power and why you should add it to your roof, and you've probably been door knocked and you get flyers in the mail left and right if you're a homeowner here in Hawaii. Now, I wanna tell you, not all solar companies are the same, right? And this is a sales spiel that you've probably heard time and time again. But I'm excited to say we have truly vetted and interviewed and found the right fit that is officially a referral partner of ours with Collab Agents, with my business as a real estate agent here in the Aloha State. It's called Go Local Powur, and it's powered by Powur, P-O-W-U-R, Powur. I'm just gonna share with you today why I think everybody needs to know about this, why their mom, their auntie, their cousin, their uncle, everyone in this state needs to know, because it's brand new to our state as of the first week of June. So let's kind of dive into this, right? Why should you put solar in your home? Is it a good investment? How much does it cost? How do you get started? You name it. We're gonna go through all of those things in this video, so let's dive in. Okay, so let's start off with the number one reason why solar is a good investment. It literally adds value to your home. So number one, you're putting on an asset to the top of your roof. This is not something like a kitchen renovation, like this beautiful kitchen that we're in today, or a bathroom renovation that costs you money and you don't really see a return except for when you sell your house. This is something that we're adding to the top of your house that actually prints money, in the sense that it's generating power over and over by you doing literally nothing at all. It's powered by the sun, and we live in a state that probably has 360 days of sunshine a year, and it's just a no-brainer. But when you think about it, there actually is a very small percentage of people and owners in Hawaii who have actually put solar on their roof. Why is that? I think number one, there's a lot of bad sales tactic going on and a lot of pushy stuff and just misconceptions and stereotypes about solar in general. So let's kind of break down what that means. So it is a proven fact in real estate that adding solar to your roof increases the value of home and allows you to sell for more than your neighbor who does not have solar. When a buyer is coming through a home, they want something that's going to be peace of mind and keep their overhead monthly costs low, right? So if I know, especially in like a larger single family home, let's use Ocean Point for example, if you do not have solar, you are expected to pay $400 plus a month running your central AC a year, or every month, and that's 24/7, right? So if I could save your bill, your Hawaiian electric bill, 20 to 40%, wouldn't that be worth it? And that means we're accounting for the payment for the solar, okay? So everything needs to be cheaper for it to make sense. Duh, that's the whole point. And does a big scary system be intimidating sometimes when you look at the total cost? If it's gonna be $60,000 to install solar, I think that's a hard stop for a lot of people. They see the number and they're just like, whoa, 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 I already just made the biggest purchase of my life. Why the heck would I spend $60,000 on something that I don't even really understand, right? But when we look at it long term and we look at how much you're gonna be saving on your bill every month, and you see those numbers, it does make sense. And that's the whole point of a proposal and setting up a time to talk to go over that with you. So let me just tell you about who we partnered with, right? This isn't just some Joe Schmo company or the people at Costco with their little sales booth. This is a vetted, true, verified company that we've decided to partner with here locally. So when you hear the name Powur, it's actually a platform. That's not the ones installing boots on the ground. We partnered with Rhino Irwin, who is the CEO of Hawaii Unified, and they have a long-standing career and reputation here in Hawaii with commercial construction. And they definitely have their fingers in residential too. And he's partnered up with Ryan Park, who has over 21 years of experience in the solar industry across the nation and specifically here in Hawaii. So two long-standing, badass business people that just really understand the local market. And we actually have a 90-day window right now that's exclusive to this partnership to be able to set the tone and the pace for the local market. We don't want people hitting you up from Florida or from California trying to sell you solar. We want to work with locals and support local businesses here in the island. So the better question to ask is not should you get solar, but why wouldn't you get solar, right? So when we think about it, you want to control your costs, right? At the end of the day, when you're getting that bill every month, we want to avoid the sticker shock where we're like, oh my God, who left the split ACs on? Why is the electricity bill $500? Versus like, I know what I'm gonna pay every month. It's gonna be $250 or $300 a month, and it stays the same every single month despite your consumption because we have enough panels on your roof to support your household. Did you know nationwide electric prices have gone up 50% since 2003? And in Hawaii, it's been 60% of an increase. That is insanity to me. And especially as we think about the future of energy and the cost that it takes to do this, it's insane. I was on a call with some people and they were sharing how majority of the oil that is bought from, I think it was Ukraine or something that's going on, is actually being shipped to Hawaii. So our energy resource for our power plants is coming from Ukraine. That's a big expense to get it here in the first place. And then it's refined, and I don't even know what they do to turn it into magical power, but that's what it takes right now to power our state. Instead, we could literally put some really cool panels on our roof and be in control of our own utility bill, which is giving you freedom, right? That's really giving you a right to control your expenses every month. It adds value to your home, right? We talked about that. You're adding a money printing machine to the top of your roof, which is really cool. Number 3, you can actually leverage credits, rebates, and tax incentives. So there is a $30,000 tax incentive right now, which is really cool that you guys can take advantage of. And we can go through that when we sit down on a one-on-one. So as a homeowner, really you have 2 options. 1, you do nothing and you get a gamble on your bill every month not knowing what it's gonna be. Or 2, you take action. And what that action means is not to commit to something right away, absolutely not. I come from an advising standpoint, and I do the same thing with my clients when it comes to residential buying or selling. We sit down to make the best decision for you and your family. And in order to do that, all we need is your last month's HECO bill to show me what's your kilowatt per hour rate. And then we're gonna run this cool evaluation to say, okay, based on your consumption, these are the number of panels I think you should add, and this is what your estimated monthly cost is gonna be. Do you think this is a good information for your family to know? Absolutely. Like, that is no charge to you to find out information should you add this to your lifestyle. So if you've got that HECO bill handy, all I need you to do is simply email it to me at marina.tolentino@exprealty.com, or I'm actually gonna create a Google form for you too and drop it in the description so you can literally upload that bill right there with your contact information, and within 48 hours we can get back to you and schedule a time to chat. Again, this is not a pushy sales conversation where I'm gonna say you have to put solar, but I am gonna say thank you so much for reaching out. I'm so excited to get started and just look at the numbers, right? That's the most fun thing. Just like when we're going to buy a house, we have to talk to the lender and find out the numbers. What's a monthly amount we feel comfortable with, and how can we save money? That's number 1. So to wrap this up, if you know someone who might be interested in this, that's another great way to share. And if you are a natural sharer of good news, and we know this is a small island and good news travels fast, I want to also connect with you because we are actively seeking salespeople, professionals, like it doesn't matter, to help spread the word and get this out to help our homeowners save money. So as a realtor, yes, I'm partnering with Powur. Am I a solar sales lady now? Absolutely not. I am still 110% real estate full-time. Powur just complements my business and gives me a better value add to my clients to say, great, you just purchased this home in Eva Beach, like the one we're in right now. It's beautifully renovated, but there's no solar on this roof. So we don't know what your electricity bill is gonna be. It would be a disservice to you as your realtor to not suggest consulting with a solar salesperson to say, is it a good idea to add solar? And can I bring my monthly cost down every month, right? And so what's really cool is that Powur has an ambassador program. If you like to spread the good news, or you know of someone who did a recent install and they want to talk to a new professional to get a quote, you can actually get $1,000 as a referral fee for you just passing a name along, which is pretty cool. Of course, they have to actually install the project on their house to get paid. But let's say you sent over 10 names this year. Like maybe you saw the neighbor was complaining about their electricity bill when you guys were watering the garden or something. And you said, oh, you gotta talk to Marina. She's the one that has all the scoops on what's going on. And then your neighbor ends up installing solar. That could be an additional $1,000 that month. It could be $10,000 that year if it's 10 people who actually end up installing solar. Like, to me, this is a no-brainer, especially when we're in a market that keeps changing real estate wise. Inflation keeps changing, recession is coming. These are all the things that we're seeing on the news every month. And we know the only way to increase our quality of life usually is to increase our income. So that's where this is like a win-win possibility. If you guys are interested in that and you want to learn more, the link for this is Powur, powur.com/marina.tolentino/ambassador, and you can read up about it, see if it's a good fit. And then let's say you are a solar professional. Maybe you already work for a solar company right now. Maybe you're the installer, or you're just the lead generator, or whatever it is your role play in that company. I want you to explore what it would look like to partner with us to be our local solar installer as we expand our network. What would that be, right? Or you could just simply roll over into something new. If you don't like it, whatever it is that you're doing at that company, there's so many partnership opportunities, not only here in Hawaii, but nationwide as we expand and really just help the planet. Like, that's the coolest thing about this too. It's a win-win on so many sides. I couldn't see a default to it, and that's why we decided to partner with them. So that's a lot of information, I know. Definitely read the description in the video below to get a better scoop of it. Check out the links there. And ask me if you have questions. I am an open book. I'm learning along with you guys, but I think this opportunity just makes so much sense. So with that, thank you so much for watching to the end, and I will see you guys next week.